Server from 17 once again. This is some PvP directly from the Prepare to Die edition of Dark Souls. This is on the PC, and please excuse the play in here. It's been a while since I've PvP'd. I've been doing a lot of PvE, so a lot of my timing, a lot of all that good stuff is off, and I was never all that great at PvP yet anyway, so it doesn't make much difference. Plus I'm using the standard role, so, you know, we're learning as with everything. But this first guy is a full Havel new player using the Demon Spear, which has got ridiculous range. I did not realise how good this weapon was. Never used it. I am using an S-Stock, which is Chaos. I've also got some Pyromancies on me. You'll notice this is definitely the PC version because he's fat rolling. Every Havel on console flips because, you know, From Software decided to have the Darkwood Grain Ring the way it is. But this guy flasks a lot, and I can't punish the backstabs all that effectively because A, I'm rusty, and B, I'm just, you know, too slow at this moment in time. So I start hitting him with some talismans to try and give me the edge. I also start using my Great Chaos Fireball to try and clean him up, but you'll notice this guy's got a lot of life. I hit him with 2, he goes for the flask, and then my lock-on breaks, and I'm not too sure why. And I go to shield thinking I've swapped my Pyromancy to my shield, and instead I end up trying to use a Pyromancy I don't have. So that guy, you know, beat me, trashed me down pretty effectively. There's nothing much I can say about that except for next time, don't heal, dude. It kind of sucks, but you won. So you'll notice there's been a character transition. I'm now with a different character. My life's gone down a lot. I'm now the buff build you've seen me doing a lot of the boss runs on my channel. You'll notice the outfit's slightly different. I'm probably rocking Havel's and Havel's leggings and Havel's ring to make them possible. And this is my first attempt at PvPing with the buff build, and I don't think I'm probably going to do too much PvP with it, or if I do, I'm not going to do the best strategy. Because what you're going to see in this video is the best way to use the buff. And for anybody that doesn't know, that's to two-hand it and be super aggressive and attack the player, because the buff is so damaging, you generally kill them before they have a chance to do anything. And the only problem with this strategy, what I'm doing now, is it feels really cheap, and it's successful, it's really powerful, and it works. I mean, look at this guy, he hasn't got enough poise to dodge me, but that's not fun to me, that. Like, principally, I feel bad for doing it, and I know that probably sounds pussyish to some people or just insane, but I don't like winning unless I feel like I've earned it, and with this build especially, I don't feel like I'm earning a lot of it. And I've got to apologise to this guy, so I didn't see his name, but I am sorry. If this is the dude I think it is, I thought he was hacking, because there's a lot of trainers on PC and there's a lot of people who can't die. But the battle starts off pretty much fine. I'm using my buffed Falcon, and then I start wailing on him like I did the last video, and he doesn't take any damage. So from that moment on, I think he's been hacking. But it turns out he took scrape damage, but it didn't do a... Oh no, this might be a different guy actually. Yeah, this is a different guy, sorry. I just ruined this commentary. This is pretty fun, actually, this one. This is really silly. So, this is just another new player, Havel's. He's in New Game Plus because he's using the Great Lord's Greatsword. And he's healing, and I try for the parry there, which puts me into Red Tear Stone area. I didn't get a partial. He heals again, but because I'm in Red Tear Stone, I hope this should do more damage, but you'll notice it doesn't. The Red Tear Stone only matters on the base damage, and because the buff is you know, a set amount, it doesn't work well with the Tear Stone. But that right there, guys, is my first ever double KO. This is the guy I need to apologise to, Mr. Zezaus. He's a new player. Did you see that just then? Maybe I shouldn't apologise. Maybe this guy is a fucking cheater. That looks like a hack. That looked like to me like it was a hack. Let's watch this. So, I run up to him, he stands still, I immediately go for the back slab. I'm hitting him with some scrape damage, it's only doing 3 damage, and this is when I think he's a hacker because of that number. So, I start wrathing him off the edge. And anybody that knows me knows I would never do that to somebody fighting fair, but I thought he was a hacker because of all those digits at the start. Answers on a postcard, guys, I've got no idea. But this is him again, and I make a mistake here. I should have rushed him and got him off the bridge, but I didn't. So he tries to use a Fire Tempest. I dodge it and use it as an opportunity to buff. And this is where I start making a mistake. So I go in for the parry on the axe. He starts messing about with more pyromancy, and I'm not interested in that shit. So I back up, and this is the heavy attack of the Black Knight's axe. And I come in, I clip him a few times. His defense must be so fucking high because he's taking hardly any scrape damage. Then I do hit him, and it hurts. And then bang, he hits me with a jump attack. So I'm like, okay, now I know what you're doing. And then this is my mistake. Look at that. That must either be lag or a dead angle, because he does the jump move and like that. Oh, I'm not even going to mention it. Don't bow, dude. Don't fucking bow if you are training. I don't know if you are, and I apologise if you're not, but don't bow after that. So this guy's a new player, but he's a new player that's looking to PvP, and he does a good job. There's a lot of mistakes in this fight, and I'm going to guide you through them on my part. So immediately you can tell he's wearing full Siren armour. He's using the washing pole because it's a good beginner weapon, and he's playing aggressively. He's not fishing for backstabs, and I love him for that. He's just, you know, he's coming forward, he's clipping me, he's doing everything he needs to do. And because I knew he was waiting around for the PvP, this is the reason why I haven't just ran in and gone, you know, smash happy. Right there, I think was a parry, but I wasn't in a good range to do the riposte. I make a mistake right there. Did you see what it was? I'm in red tier stone range, by the way, at this moment in time. My mistake was, you'll notice I tried to block with my Falchion, and I did not want to block with the Falchion, guys. I pressed change weapon on my pad, and it did not work. So I did not have my shield out, and I was trying to block with a weapon that's not very good at doing it. So I took a lot of unnecessary damage, and that guy beat me fair and square in a good duel, so good on him. And you'll notice I've invaded him again. So because I know that this guy's a nice player, I take off the Falcon and I put on the Rapier. Also, if you don't know, when you invade, these platforms sometimes do not work. So I sent him a message asking him to activate the shortcut for me, and he did, which, this guy's a fucking legend, because all he wants to do is fight, he wants to PvP, he's not here to be a dick, and look at that. How nice is that? So I come over to the arena, we do our bows, and it's the rematch. So I've changed my setup slightly. He's still using the same one. You'll notice what I'm going to do here, guys, is because he's a respectful dueler, I'm not going to mess around two-handing trying to mash him down. I'm just going to try and fight him as I would anybody else. So he's coming in quite aggressive with the washing pole, and he breaks my poise right there, which screws me, but I do the toggle to get away. You'll notice the toggle gets rid of my buff, which is a mistake on my part, but it's okay because I did clip him with it and it did a lot of damage. And as he's attacking right there, I know I can stay safe behind my shield and get a couple of poke shots on him to deal a little bit of damage. There I get him with a quick thrust with an F for some reason. I should have said thrust. And right there is a really laggy final hit. So it's a shame it was laggy because I did enjoy fighting that guy and he's a cool dude. So thanks for watching, guys, and you take care.